game.
That thing is
What do
ass.
you what do you think they should do
It's
about
so
it?
boring.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Keeping It Real with your two hosts. I'm Gerald, and I got my co-host with me, Rick. Say what's up to the people.
What up, peeps?
So we're about a week behind due to couple major events that happened. Well, not events, event. It's one, but
The
so we'll get
satellite
into it,
crashing?
huh?
The satellite crashing?
Oh, from AT&T. I,
Uh,
I
it's, it's like the
I didn't
movie.
know that until like you said something, and then
That's why everybody should come to Verizon.
oh, Rick sponsors them. He just got paid to sponsor them, so
Yeah,
good
the
for
check is
him.
coming tomorrow.
He's part of the force, you could tell, and he has the check on him. And we ain't talking about Nike, but
Yeah.
so the major event happening, and we had to delay our podcast episode a bit. So we're gonna obviously dive into the Super Bowl because that's what we do here: talk about sports and talk about any other bullshit that goes on and everyday life, everyday sports, and shit that goes on in our lives.
Yeah,
But
that four box screen thing that YouTube TV has is the GOAT.
oh yeah, that's the
The multi.
for March Madness.
Oh
Oh,
man,
that's
like right now I'm watching
beautiful.
four games. All four is like awesome.
Oh man, yeah, we see the glare in your glasses. We
No,
see,
oh, no,
yeah.
you probably could.
Yeah, no, it's not probably. I'm telling you what I saw.
No, but
I
I'm
don't
saying you probably could
understand.
see all four boxes. I don't know if you can see all four
Oh, I
boxes.
no, no, I just see like the TV glare. But all right, let's get into it. Super Bowl. The Chiefs did it again. Well, Mahomes
Boring.
did it again. And they beat the San Francisco 49ers in overtime. The
That was rigged.
49ers came out the fo- the 49ers came off strong the first drive, like we said they should and stuff like that. When all of a sudden McCaffrey fumbles.
Rare.
Literally in I believe they're in the red zone, I believe, or close to
I,
the red zone when he fumbles.
nah, I think they were in the red zone, or if not the 30.
So yeah, so that takes a possession away. For the most part, like I said, we're gonna just go an overview because obviously the Super Bowl already passed and we couldn't record it when we wanted to. But the first half, San Francisco dominated for the most part. They look good on both ends of the field. Kansas City clearly looked frustrated. They didn't have nothing going at all. What do you think the difference was ending the first half going into the second?
Adjustments by Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs. Spags played a better game. Um, I think the 49ers game plan was, it wasn't, I don't know, I feel like they stopped running the ball with CMC. I feel like they should have ran it, just keep running with him. It doesn't matter if they knew, just keep running it because he was doing his thing. I'm tired of them trying to try the stupid Debo Samuels like pitch what's it called? Was it yeah, just a regular regular toss where he tries to run
Oh, okay.
around like a pitcher, because it doesn't
Yeah.
work. He never gets shits off of it. He's not a deep threat. I feel like they try to involve him. It's very hard to involve him now that he doesn't bring as much value as like a different player would. Like you got Ayuk who was balling that game. CMC is your big guy. I think the play calling was pretty bad, and I think they didn't take opportunities when they really had those opportunities come up. When they took that pick from Mahomes starting the second half, they didn't even get like a field goal. Things would have changed. The blocked field goal, another game changer. Let's see what else happened in the game that was critical.
The punt,
The
it hit
punt,
the San Francisco. That's but okay. That the other ones, I agree. Like they should have taken advantage of the pick. Um, the field goal, he kicked it off bad completely. You could tell it was way too low because Kansas City's line didn't even jump. He just had his
hmm
hands up. It wasn't like he was jumping for the block. And but that the punt that it hit the leg of the that's just unfortunate. Like that's just bad luck. Like
yeah.
the
I
fact because
mean,
you're blocking. I mean, you don't know where the ball is, and the fact that it hit him clearly, you as to recover the ball, you have to go for it. And unfortunately, they didn't get it. And Mahomes didn't even. It wasn't even. It was one play. It was a straight touchdown. Like it wasn't even like we're gonna run a go. The next play literally scored,
yeah,
and
MVS.
San, yeah, San Francisco didn't score a single point in the third quarter.
No.
Like for you to, so you basically didn't score anything. You left Kansas City with a chance to win. And once I seen that happen, you could already basically see the writing on the wall that Mahomes was gonna do something. He always does. In the fourth quarter, something always happens, and he ended up taking the game into his own hands. In my personal opinion.
I think I think everything could have been avoided if they would have done the overtime better. I think they misplayed their hand because even if I think you should have been better, you won the toss, you want to kick the ball and play defense. Even they said that Mahomes already went down, you want to give defense. I get it, but now you're putting pressure on the other team that they need to at least get points. Like they need to score a touchdown because with the new overtime rules, I think it's better if you kick off first. It's not like back then that you want the ball first because you go to down the field, you drive, end the game. Now it's like it doesn't matter if you score a touchdown. I can care less if you score a touchdown. But now when my offense comes in, I know that with a field goal, we tie, or with a touchdown, we can win, or we tie, whatever. But now I know what I need. So the pressure's now on your defense again. And so instead of your defense coming like, oh shit, we just gave up a time. It would have been a time touchdown because if Mahomes had more time, they would have scored a touchdown. So we just gave a time field goal at the end of the fourth quarter, just put them back on. But like, all right, let's just re-enter the game, shake that one off. Let's take it again. Because then now Kansas City has to play a completely different game. Let's say everybody talks about like that fourth one that they went on.
Yeah.
But let's say it wasn't like fourth and short. Let's say it was like third and fifth, and they didn't convert it. It was like fourth and fifth. Now you're like shit, and it was like fuck. What do I do? Do I punt? Do I give it to them? Now you got them thinking more. So I feel like you put more pressure. Some you were like, oh, but if we go get a touchdown and our defense can hold them. But now you're like, if our defense can hold them, clearly your defense hasn't been holding them. So I'd rather just
Yeah.
let them cook. If they cook, they cook. But you know damn well Kansas City was gonna score a touchdown either way. And I'd rather have put my defense right there, like, all right, you guys got us here. You guys let them go down the field to tie the game. Go back out there, try to do a crazy stop, do some crazy shit, and we can win the game on offense. And
Yeah, I mean,
I think they did bad by that. That's one thing I think everything would have been washed away.
yeah, because you gave Mahomes basically a 4-play drive. So it's like
Mhm.
he wasn't going in there thinking anymore.
It's not even Mahomes. It's Andy Reid. Andy Reid's a great
Well,
play caller.
well, yeah, of course, but like you gave them, well, yeah, okay, you gave Kansas City overall the it's not no more first down, second down, third down. And then we have to make a choice either punt it or not. And then
You
we
said how?
have we have to now it's like okay, we have four downs to get 10 yards. So
Yeah.
it's like we can run it on second and get 3. Run it on first, get 3. Run it on second, get another 3, and get like that when you gave them 4 instead of like you said giving them the ball first. Now it's like if they have a 3 and 6 and they can't convert to 6, now they know they're punting. Now all you have to do is basically score and win. So it's like it changes everything.
I,
Another thing
I,
too, the fact that they didn't know the rules is still a little iffy. Like I don't understand how one team knows it and the other team. That's impossible. You didn't go over it.
I don't know because if you think McCole Hardman didn't even know he scored a winning touchdown because he didn't even understand the rules.
He didn't
He,
celebrate.
exactly. So
Mahomes ran up to him.
but everybody's like not saying anything to him because he obviously got the winning touchdown. They won.
Mhm.
But he didn't understand the rules. So let's say they would have lost. How many of Kansas City players would understand the rules? It was dumb for 49ers people even saying that they didn't understand the rules.
Yeah.
Um, it's basically a brand new game. That's exactly what it is. You just get the ball. If you get stopped at a team once after you scored, and you win. But it's a brand new game. Like people are like, hurry up, you guys score before it, because it went to like the second quarter of OT. They're like, you
Yeah.
gotta score now. They're like, no, you don't. It just keeps going. Like nothing
Yeah.
happens.
That's the thing, because the clock is winding down. They just happen to score before the quarter ended, but you just continue. Like they
And
would
it
have
was the
continued in the
same
same
play
spot.
that they used last year like 7 times
That is ridiculous. Yeah, I know.
with the
But
same people.
they would have just continued in the same place they were at in the second quarter. Nothing changes. Or probably like just the field changes. But
Yeah,
that was
it
it.
wasn't a
Yeah, I
big deal,
mean,
but
but the fact that you still, I mean, you gave Kansas City the opportunity to win the game. They they were basically out of it at the beginning. frustrated. You just need to put points, and you couldn't. But I'm not gonna also sit here and say Brock Purdy had a bad game. He played a good game. They
He
just
just
couldn't win. I mean, they just defensively they couldn't hold them down. Then Greenlaw got injured. I mean, there's a lot of things that just didn't.
like they didn't stop what's it called, Jones.
Oh yeah.
He kept breaking certain plays that would look like they were gonna go for something big. I think
So
Brock did,
apparent,
and I think he was doing enough to win,
yeah.
but at the same time, I feel like he didn't do enough to win. If that makes sense.
I mean,
Like
I didn't see none of the. I don't know.
I feel like he didn't lose you that game, but he wasn't really
He didn't
gonna
help you winning.
win it. He's like he had
Win
you
it.
right
Okay.
there, but he needed something else to actually happen to win.
Yeah.
So that's what I think is it's gonna I feel like it's gonna be tough because I think Brock either if he has to step up his game or somehow he needs everybody else to step up their game around him.
I'm surprised that
Because
you didn't use George Kittle as much as I would assume they did.
I thought they would too. I thought they would have like some great plays for him.
Yeah.
I thought they're gonna try to probably sneak him out, like do a fake block, have him come up. Like that first drive when it looked like they came out hot.
Exactly.
And then
Yeah.
I feel like if they would have scored there, I think it would have been such a dominant drive that it would have put Kansas City like oh shit, fuck, like on the heels. Just because the way they just came out like straight out the
Well,
gate, like
that's
heated.
yeah.
'Cause
That was a great way to
Jusic,
start.
was it that Jusic?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't pronounce his name, but that 15-20 play yard, that
Yeah.
was a great
Hmm.
call. That thing was easy, and they looked like they were going. If it wasn't for that fumble, which McCaffrey doesn't
It's
fumble like
crazy.
that,
Out of
it's
all, yeah,
insane.
no.
Because they were driving, like they looked so dominant. You know damn well if they would have scored, Kansas City would be like fuck. And then you think about it, Kansas City gets stopped, and you go now you got the 49ers building momentum that 49ers can go up 10 something, 14 something. It becomes a whole different ball game. Like now you're putting pressure on them a lot, and their defense
Yeah.
wasn't really. They were getting beat a lot on the run. That's what I'm saying. You should have kept running because I feel like they couldn't stop the run as much as that when they were trying to make him throw. Because when they
They
made Brock
forced them to
throw,
throw.
when they made Brock throw, it was he literally had Jones in his face most of the time because they kept fucking not even looking at him, which is dumb as hell because he's the main
Well,
guy you're supposed to look at.
he, yeah, and he also saved a touchdown, in my opinion. If he didn't pressure him on that one play, he had I think Debo or Jennings open on the
Yeah,
right side of the field, like legit, like so he had to throw it quick. But I told you a guy that he was gonna throw it to a lot was Jennings.
yeah,
Jennings
you're right.
caught most Jennings caught most of the receptions that game, which still I'm surprised that he did. But because I thought definitely Kittle was gonna play a bigger impact, but Jennings seemed to be like his brand new target. But either way, Kansas City came out with the win. They were able to do it again. Now went back to back. Um,
With the worst
I
team they had.
that's the craziest part. This is the team that everybody was like, if this team just won, then is gonna be very hard to say they're not gonna go to another Super Bowl maybe next year if they're better or coming out playing better. Like this was
Nah,
the
they
year to
got
do it.
the Jets are there back next year, and Burrow.
Yeah, I mean, there's a
Like
lot of there's two things that
Burrow's the only one who actually can save them, who can beat them, and probably the Jets.
the Jets can, as long as Aaron Rodgers. I mean, that's the literally the key to you
If he
guys.
no, he
If
has
Aaron
to be
Rodgers,
healthy.
yeah, if he stays healthy and plays all season, yes, there's absolutely a chance. And then obviously Cincinnati. But
Yeah,
besides that, me
and Brees
personally, I don't
Hall.
see. Hmm.
And Brees Hall.
Oh, we'll talk about that in a bit. I don't see nobody else really competing in the because we see well I don't know unless somehow Baltimore, not even Baltimore, Lamar Jackson does something different, but they did whatever
Houston,
they did.
Houston, they could
That's
be on the
true,
come up.
but I
Yeah, it's
don't
gonna be
know.
different, but
It depends.
Kansas, yeah,
It
it literally
depends.
does depend.
I mean, it all depends. But Kansas City, as much as we don't like them, like what they're becoming, they're good. They're really, really good. And as long as basically as Mahomes became a quarterback, is as long as you have 15 there playing, you're always gonna have a shot.
But you also need Big Red.
Well, yeah, I mean they go together.
I,
So
yeah, exactly. So I think it's gonna be interesting seeing Mahomes without Andy Reid there, because he's gonna have a chapter without Andy Reid.
oh yeah, because Mahomes is definitely gonna outlast Andy Reid's
Yeah,
coaching. like
So that's
career
that's the
basically.
thing, because people talk about Brady Belichick, but Belichick wasn't an offensive play caller. He's a
Yeah, I mean,
defensive.
there might be a possibility too.
Andy Reid is literally the offensive play caller.
Yeah, I mean, there's a possibility too where you're gonna not have Andy Reid and Travis Kelsey at some
No,
point.
he's not. He's not gonna have them. It's not a
So
possibility.
it's
He's not.
like,
I think Travis
like
like
how
35, right?
I believe, yeah, 34,
34,
35. So
35. It's not gonna last
Kelsey
much
might
longer.
Kelsey might give it another shot because they won the Super Bowl and see what they can do. But it might
Then,
be after this season, depending how it goes, he might be like, okay, this is literally my last season, or this was my last season.
yeah, because he's
But
getting up there in age as a tight end and all. You start losing,
yeah,
like, you get
I mean,
slower. Your body takes all these hits.
he did enough. I mean, what more can you ask from a tight end? Legit, like cemented his legacy. There's this man is one of the greatest tight ends to play.
Hmm.
So,
Word, he
but
even
and they
dated Taylor Swift to make sure that they win the ring.
yo, she was chugging beers. I give her credit. I ain't gonna lie. She saw the camera. She picked up the beer. She just chugged it and then slammed the cup. She was like, "Yeah, this is for my man."
And I,
While Travis Scott's out there punching his coach. I mean Travis Scott. Travis Kelsey.
yo, that's wild though. The fact that and they're like, oh yeah, but as you know, a relationship gets heated. But still, you don't do that. You punched the shit out of Andy Reid. You know he
Yo,
was gonna.
I thought he's gonna fall.
You know what Andy Reid looks like? Have you ever seen Monsters University? Have you seen it though?
Yeah, you're talking about the guy that that
With the
works.
glasses. No, the
Yeah.
guy with the guy with the glasses. He reminds me of
Oh,
him.
oh man. Oh, that's funny. But I mean, the football season's officially over.
What do you think about the
That's it.
halftime show?
It was all right. I'll be
I
honest.
th I think it was good because he brought in like the other people. Last year it was just Rihanna going up there, rubbing her belly, not doing much.
It was all right. I mean, like I'm
Because
not gonna
people, I
say
feel
I'm
like
so,
people were like gassing, like, "Oh, it's the best one ever." I'm like, you know, it wasn't. I feel like I've seen
you
better.
know what, but you know what it is too is like we're not big like on Usher like either. There's people like legit were like this was their thing because they're gonna see Usher perform. I mean, I know some of his songs like we
I know,
said we talked before, but it's
yeah, I
like
know a few, but it's not like
so the
it's
only time,
Usher.
believe for me personally, I got hyped
Was the
was when
end.
Ludacris and Little John
Yeah,
came out. Like that's when I was like, all right, cool.
but
But
that's the
like
only time.
besides
But
that,
the
I
other one,
mean,
like, I don't want to hear no sad R&B shit like "This Is My Confession." I can't fuck about that. Like,
but I
I want
mean,
some like
you
hype
know,
shit, some like upbeat shit. That's what I
you
want,
know,
like some
you
crazy
know,
shit.
another thing too is that the sound was off, and that's not even
Yeah,
on
his
him.
microphone, bro. Then you got hymns up in there.
Yo, if I was Swiss Beats,
Nah, but he said it. He's like, it's all good, don't worry. Meanwhile, you got Usher
yo,
just all up on her.
that's wild. Word.
That was
He did
ultimate
this.
disrespect,
He
bro.
did the same thing to her that he did, I think, to Kiki Palmer. That shit
Oh
was
yeah.
wild.
Well, I don't know what he did with Kiki.
Shit's insane. The same thing. It's crazy. His manager's out there
Were they
like
performed together?
performing.
They were
No,
performing together.
no, he sang to her.
He just pulled up.
He
He just like he just pulled up. He's right behind her. But you know what's crazy? Yo, that's wild because Usher just got married that day too.
Yo, I didn't know that until
Me,
early. Like that's what the fuck. I didn't even know
oh,
he was dating or had like somebody.
That's just
Like
fucking. That's fucking insane though. He's like, yeah, I just
maybe that
married
was his.
her, but I'm gonna be all up on her.
That was his confession. That's what he was trying to
That
say.
probably was. Cause you think he's like, you think you locked me down, I'm still a cheater.
Damn, we didn't say all that. We just,
Nah,
you know,
he cheated. They all cheaters.
it's a performance.
Except for Will Smith, he's the one who gets cheated on.
Dude, that's damn at the red table. Word, shit's wild.
He gets cheated on by his wife, who's obsessed with someone who's dead.
Damn, you're coming in strong today. Shit, well, welcome back. But yes, I mean, like I said, at the halftime, it was like I watched it, of course, but like
You need to put
you
Bad
know,
Bunny up in that.
next year there's
Like,
no way that you cannot book Lil Wayne.
yeah, there is
No
a
way.
way. You just
No,
don't
no,
book him.
no. He has to be like
But he's not. You know what?
the thing is in
Have you
the
seen
thing is in his
the
damn
theory?
hometown.
Have you seen the theory?
What
That
theory?
whoever performs at this dude's party is the one who hosts the NFL. It's been like that for like last 3 years.
What
The
party?
dude, Fanatics. What's his name? The
Yeah, why
the
can't I think of his name? I know you're talking about already. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
is it Michael?
Go ahead, continue. I'm gonna look it up
Whatever.
because
So they were like the last 2 3 years. It was Rihanna,
Michael
and then
Rubin.
there you go,
Michael
Michael.
Rubin. Yeah.
It was Rihanna, then she did it. It was Usher, then he did it, and then they're like, well, so now people are like, who's gonna perform here? Because then they might do it.
Nah, I don't care who performs. You need Lil Wayne. It's in damn New Orleans.
Hmm.
It's in Louisiana. I mean, there's no other person you can book for a fucking Louisiana show than the man
No,
himself.
there's nobody else. Let's see.
No, there isn't. No, like you could check. There isn't. And you know who you're gonna put in the Super Bowl too? Because it's Lil Wayne's favorite team, Green Bay.
What
So
the
there you
hell?
go. I just gave you the team that's coming out the NFC. I'm
Hmm.
telling you, there's nobody else you're gonna put from New Orleans. You can search all you want. Is Lil Wayne himself, Wheezy.
Master P.
You know, well they're coming to come out together, but and he'll be like, make you say, na 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 na. But there's nobody else.
Why is he not pop up that he was born there?
Who?
Little Wayne.
What do you mean? I don't
You
know.
sure? You sure he was born in Louisiana?
He's from Louisiana. I don't
Doesn't
know.
show.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he was born there.
Mm-mm.
Where's he born then?
I don't know.
Born place. Yeah, he's from Louisiana. He was born there, New Orleans.
Oh yeah.
Boston Rouge, I believe.
He's 5'5".
Bolton. Yeah, he's short. Have you
Yeah.
seen him? Well, I mean,
That's fucking wild.
but yeah, I don't know. But football season's already officially over, and now is gonna start once the draft gets here. That's when we get back
Now
into it.
you got like free agency.
Well, that starts next Tuesday, I believe, where they can start doing whatever they want. See what my boy Barkley ends up, because I really don't think he's staying. So see
He's
what
not.
happens.
He
Probably
shouldn't.
another jersey. Another jersey I gotta get fucking rid of. This is getting out
Yeah.
of fucking hand.
And whose fault is that?
The shot for selling it? They should
Hmm.
know. What the
That's
fuck?
your fault.
No. Look at the person that's talking that has every fucking quarterback that got drafted every year for the Jets.
There's only two.
You have them lined up like like every year is like somebody different. That's the
Only
reason
two.
that's the reason this time around you got Sauce, because you know he was gonna stick around. He didn't get the
No, I'm getting Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, but that's a classic. Like, no matter what, he's always gonna go down in history. Even if he doesn't play again, like ever, it's he made the move here. Like that's it. Like he got goaded
Who,
by
Sauce?
carrying the flag onto the field. No, A Rod, but
He's never carrying that flag again. That should
but yeah.
curse him.
But let's jump into basketball. Rick's favorite time, All-Star Weekend. Rick loves All-Star
That's how
Weekend.
you know it was born, because nobody talked about that shit. Nobody talked about it.
All right, before we get real quick into All-Star Weekend, I'm gonna sit here and say I give you all the credit, because the weekend itself, I enjoyed, like I said, only the Brunson part.
That's because you
Once he
like
didn't even
Brunson.
once he didn't even move on for like the first round by like 1 point or 2, I believe. I didn't watch who won. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was it. I didn't watch
I
the
didn't watch
rest.
shit. I didn't watch shit Friday, Saturday, and then the Sunday thing. I watched him because there
And
was only shit going on Sunday.
yeah, and it sucked.
And the
Let's be
commissioner
like
didn't like it. He's like, well, I guess you guys
like
scored more points.
it
He
was
didn't enjoy it.
bad. It was bad overall. Friday, it was, you got celebrities going. Not for nothing. I wish one day we are famous or something like that. I would like to get invited to that. You just chill, play ball, and have a good time. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, that's exactly what it
So
is.
that's cool. Saturday, I believe they had the skills competition as always. I don't know who was in it. I'll be honest. Then they had something else where
Hey,
the
Wendy
three.
was in it.
with San Antonio.
The
3
skills
guys from San
competition?
Antonio.
No, it was like
No,
I
he
don't
was in
know.
something where there's 3 players from the same team and they
I don't
do
know
the
what that
different
was.
shoot. I remember. I
Oh,
don't. Yeah, I
it
think
was
that's what
him, Anthony Edwards, and I want to say,
it was. Them 3.
yeah, I forgot who else was the other one.
It wasn't.
It was
Oh no, I was gonna say.
I didn't get to watch it.
I know Indiana won that because Halliburton was there, so I know they
Hmm.
won whatever that thing was. Then you had the 3. Before that, I think you had the 3-point shootout or something,
Yeah,
and I can't remember what else goes on it with. I'm not gonna lie.
dunk
So clearly, you had
contest.
the 3-point. No, but there has to be more things. Just 3.
I think it's just three shit. There was probably some
Okay.
like
Well,
little
the
dumb
3.
stuff in the middle. Wasn't
Yeah,
there something
Damian
with
Lillard
Charles
won the
Barkley
3-point.
run?
For real?
I think so. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I mean, either way, Damian Lillard, I believe, won the 3-point. Yeah, he won the 3-point competition. The dunk competition was not good, and I knew that kid was gonna win it again
Bro, don't
because
even bring him
nobody,
out for the dunk contest. He's not even in the
huh?
league. Don't even bring him out for the dunk competition. He's not even in the league.
He plays.
In the G
No,
League.
oh, for real?
Yeah.
What about What about last year?
He was in the G League.
So you had 2 G League players basically in the
Yeah.
dunk competition.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how
They only bring him because he's the only one that can do crazy tricks.
name 3 people you like to see for real, like in the dunk competition. It'll get you excited. Like
Wemby.
right now. Okay. Now, come
Just
on, be
imagine
serious.
Slenderman jumping from half
No,
court.
he's not. That's some Space Jam shit. I know you've seen the
Exactly.
picture.
I've sent
That
it.
I sent it first.
I did.
No, fuck out of here. You better go to your receipts and look. You sent it first.
When did
I
you
know I
send it?
sent it first
No,
to
you
this group
didn't.
chat.
No, you
Yeah, I
didn't.
did. Yes,
No,
I
you didn't.
did.
No, you
You can
didn't.
check. I'm not gonna. I don't give
I
a
don't have
fuck.
to check because I know I did. Let's see.
No, I know
Who do
I
I
did.
want to see? Who's a great dunker right now?
Anthony Edwards. I like to
Is
see
he a
Anthony
great dunker?
Edwards.
Just because he's athletic.
Exact. John Morant.
John Moran got hops.
I can't think of a third though. I
I'm
don't
trying to
know
think
who a
of
third
people
would.
who are dunking.
I don't know who a third would be. Like the fact that I could definitely see those 2 for Anthony Edwards, John Morant, and I can't think of somebody else, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know who the third one would be. But it needs to be somebody like those kind of people to get you excited.
I
You
mean,
get me? Like
the dunk competition hasn't been good since like 2016 when it was like Levine and
on
Gordon.
Gordon.
Well, that was a
Yeah,
great one.
and I believe they went back to back.
Yeah, that
And
was
I
a great
think
one.
yeah. No, that was probably the last time. Yeah, that was good.
That was great.
But up to that point, every single one before was good. Like the trick they did,
They
the
were
people
pretty
they had
good.
in it.
It got
So
worse now. Like it's just really trash. Like nobody
it's
wants to
like,
see that shit.
and nobody wants to do it, which I don't understand why though.
Word,
Like
like,
it's just
what are you scared of?
just like do it. Like
Damn well they did it when they were kids for fun because it was like they were like, oh, this shit is fun. And now you're in the NBA, you're the pros, you can do it. Now you're like, oh, I don't want to do it.
yeah, I mean, like yeah, like for example, if you're a good, let's say you're a good 3-point shooter and they invite you, you're gonna do it just for fun. Like I mean, that's what I do all day anyway. You might as well see if I can win a title off of it. If you
Exactly.
dunk all the time, go do it, do some cool tricks and whatever, It's just
I
about
mean,
enjoying the moment, giving a show.
people used to do it all the time. Look at Jordan, he did it.
Word. And he was young when he did it.
Exactly. I
So
don't
it's
get why
like
people don't do it. Like just fucking do it. Stop being a bitch.
everybody did it. I mean, back in the day. They didn't care. But I don't know, things change. Same thing with the All-Star game.
That thing is
What do
ass.
you think they should do
It's
about
so
it?
boring. Fucking
Or
get
like
rid
what
of
do you
it.
exactly? Nah, they
No,
can't
get
just
rid of
get
it.
rid of
You
it.
have to. Nobody cares. Like, what's the point of it? That you get to play with your friends? If you want to make
Well,
it
yeah,
intense, or be like, oh, add compensation into it. They'd be like, hey, you guys win this, you guys get this amount of money.
first
Like,
round pick.
bring something to it. I'll be like, you get a first round buy. Just you though, not your team.
Do you okay?
You gotta
How
bring
about this?
something to it. It's just
Okay,
so super boring.
so for example, the NFL does their thing at the end, right? So everybody likes going because it's technically the last time they're even going to be around football for a while. Do you think the NBA should do that?
Move it to the
Like
end.
move it to the end, and where these guys they're gonna be more free to like play or whatever or be more competitive because probably the last time in a couple months that they're gonna be against each other or competing in some type of level. You think that can work for the NBA the same way the NFL does it?
No, because I think because NBA has more games.
Okay.
I think it's just too much to wait all the way to the end. The
Okay.
NFL is only like what 3 4 months, and then that's it.
But 3.5, yeah, three, I guess, yeah, three and a
And
half,
then meanwhile,
give or
the
take where
NBA
your
starts.
season
The NBA starts from October all the way to fucking like May, almost June. And then you tell me now you want me to go fucking do some other shit, bro. I'm just going to go on vacation by then.
or should they move it
No, get
back?
rid of it. No, just get rid of it.
They can't get rid of it. It's
You
not
have
gonna.
to
No, they no, they gotta do something to fix it, but you can't get rid of it. How
get rid
about
of it.
How about adding Team USA to Team World in the All Star game? So
But
on
for
one
what?
side, you
I feel like it still won't be competitive. You have to add something that makes them be like, oh shit, I want to win. Like I
what
want
are
to
you gonna?
win because I'm getting this. I don't know, incentives, fucking money, or some shit. Like, it has to be something that be like, oh fuck. Like, it has to be like importance to it because they don't care because there's nothing important that's bringing to the table. Literally, it's like they're like standing there and they see other people do cool tricks. Then when you're on offense, everyone wants to do random stuff, so everybody has free shit to do. But it's the most boringest thing to watch. Like, I don't care about you guys aren't the fucking like the big superstar in the world. It's not like I'm meeting someone like I don't know, like a Greek god or some shit. They think
I
people cause
mean,
like, oh, you got these great players. People just gonna tune in and just watch them. Watch them do what though? People watch sports because it's like competitions, competitive. This is just they're not even doing tricks. Most of the people don't even do
so
tricks.
you know
Most of
what
them
it
what they
is
do is
too.
just shoot, try to
Yeah,
pop threes.
that's what I was gonna say.
It's
I
boring.
think that's what's ruining it. The fact that so I remember that one year. It was not even in the All Star game. I think it was in the when they did freshmen and sophomores when Kyrie went head to head with forgot who it was on the other side, and they were
Was
just
it
going
Harden?
back and forth. Huh?
Was it Harden?
No, it wasn't. I forgot who he was going. Or maybe it wasn't Kyrie. Maybe it was Hardaway Jr. That they were
Maybe.
going back and forth, or whatever. But that they were going at it, like going into the lane, crossing each other, playing defense. Like now, Lillard pulled up, I think, behind the court, like and just shot it. Like they're doing things like that. They're just pulling, like reaching past half and just shooting, and seeing like when I want to see more of like when, for example, when Kobe was his last one, when LeBron's turn was to God, Kobe was not gonna just shoot any shot. He was working them down back and like it was like he just turned into legit a 1-on-1 and things like that. But do you think it's also the players that are in it? Back in the day, you had Wade, LeBron, Kobe, Melo.
No, these players don't care.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like back in the day, they played with, yeah, they were boys or whatever, but they played with ego. Like, so it's like now it's just like let's just go out there and just shoot, and it is what it is. Treat it like a warm up or a practice. I mean, it did suck. I'm not gonna like, and they're probably gonna get worse ratings and not
They
get no
already
views
got worse
eventually.
ratings.
So I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean,
Get
they
rid
need
of
to.
it.
Yeah, maybe they do need to do something. They can't get
But
rid
like
of it. I'm telling you, they can't get rid of it.
I feel like they save more money by getting rid of it than fucking actually doing it. Because I know damn well they're wasting a lot of money and all that just for people that need to tune in. Who are the
I
people that
tuned
actually
in.
go to this?
Well, I don't know, but Bronson.
No, but I'm saying like you got mostly like players going to it. You don't got people going like crossing like, oh, I'm gonna go to the All-Star game and I'm booking this whole weekend. I'm flying out and this shit. It's literally the local people, like the local states doing it. You don't got that many shit. I feel like you're wasting more money on trying to host all this big thing for All-Star weekend and nobody really cares about it. You got less
Mm,
viewers. They try to overhype the Sabrina and Curry thing, even though she like killed it. But it's like you're trying to
bro,
bring
she
not, but they're trying to
no, but
bring her.
she's
They're trying
good.
to bring her. They're trying. I know they're
Oh
trying to bring her viewers onto it. Like, but nobody really cares. Like, nobody's gonna be like, shit, I need to see Sabrina against Curry. You get me? Like, nobody's like, I want to see this so
no,
bad. Tune in.
because no, because if yeah, you're right. Because if you're a Sabrina fan or a WM, you're gonna just watch her play when it's her
And,
time, like and
and then
shit
that's
on
it.
doing competition, which is fine.
But
Like,
but
yo,
then
but
you
she,
don't care. And that's like what
yeah,
that's what I said. Like, but what if you bring more girls and you be like, all right, let's add girls and guys in a 3-point contest? Then at least you got viewers going in for the whole time. She probably would have won the 3-point contest.
yo, with her points, she was advancing to the second round. Like the girl can shoot. Like she can shoot. Now, can you imagine if her and Clayton Clark next year in the 3-point shootout? That'll be now that maybe that'll be more interesting, seeing how that goes. Because she's apparently getting into the draft this week. I mean, this year. So who knows? I mean, that's another big name come out of college. So, but either way, they got to do something. I mean, to keep the viewers going.
Think
But
they should
once
just, I
again,
don't
they can't
know.
get rid of it.
They need,
I
I don't
don't
know,
know,
maybe
but
what if you bring like college players up for All-Star
oh,
weekend?
no, that's wild. That's tampering with the league.
Like
All
the
right,
best,
we're not
you
gonna
know,
even
you're telling me, let's say you bring college players up from the D League. I mean, from D League, from college ball. You know, tell
bring
me they're gonna
Bronny,
want. You telling me they won't want to do some crazy shit? You know damn
put
well
Bronny
these
in a
kids.
slang competition.
Nah, you don't put Bronny. What the fuck? But you
He
know
could
damn
dunk.
well like these fucking kids will want to do some crazy shit. At least they'll give more than having these bum ass players.
Well, these when they do the I don't know if it's college or high school when they do their own like style of like all star or whatever, they be dunking the shit out with tricks like these kids.
Yeah,
Like
no, it's fucking
they
dope.
get
And then
creative. Fuck
you got the NBA that's boring as hell. Like you got fucking who is it,
yeah,
Jalen Brown doing stupid shit. Like
yeah. I don't know what he
all
did.
his shit look retarded.
I didn't watch him, so I don't know.
No, because
But
even Shannon Sharp is like, was impressed about you jumping over Kai. Because you
oh
know Kai
yeah,
is short.
and sitting.
He's five
He was
foot.
sit-
And sitting down, he was like 1.5, and Kai's was streaming. He's like, 1.5? What the fuck? He's like, you disrespecting me on national TV? But it's true
oh
though.
man.
You're jumping over Kai sitting down. That's not even 3 feet top though.
Yeah, I
You're
don't
literally
know.
nothing. Back then, you have fucking Blake Griffin jumping over cars. You have
Yeah,
Nate Robinson jumping over fucking Dwight or Shaq or whatever which I forgot who he jumped over. Like you have
yeah.
crazy shit going on. That was pretty
Dwight,
impressive.
I think Dwight went up there and blew the candle out. I think it was him with the
I
Superman cape,
I think it was
or was it
Dwight.
somebody else? I can't remember.
I know
Or
somebody else did it.
and then somebody else
I
had
mean,
to dunk two
but,
basketballs
but
at the
remember
same
back then
time.
you had like fucking like Vince Carter,
Oh
who
yeah,
was
but okay,
doing that
but
shit.
that guy you can't
Um,
compare to any.
I know,
Oh
but what
my
I'm saying is
gosh,
like back then you had so many people that were great dunkers that want to be involved. Why isn't like somebody who's like who you know got has like John Moran? Why doesn't he want to do it? Or like you got like
yeah,
how you who was the other dude that you said that
Anthony
you coach?
Edwards.
Yeah, like you want to see more people who you know damn well they could probably bring some better tricks out. When the hell do I really see Jalen Brown pull up for dunks that are lit dunks?
Word, I is more likely than Tatum doing it than
Tatum,
him.
yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, see what happens. But again, we got a couple of soccer news. MLS is back. The reason I say that is because have you seen the video of Messi just chipping the ball
Or the guy
over
on the
the
floor.
over the no, just don't say a guy. The man was hurt, and Messi was like, "I'm gonna get mine."
What
He
the fuck?
chipped the
But
ball.
what's he gonna do? Just stay there? Messi not
No,
gonna
the fact,
like kick the ball
the
out.
fact,
And
yo, but the
it would have been a goal. I feel like it
I
would have
know.
been a goal if that guy did not block the shot.
Oh my god, the fact that he just chipped him, like chipped him, went around him. He's like, "I'm gonna get mine," and then just shot it. And I'm like, the guy's still there, like, help, please. And then Messi's like, "Hey, get the fuck up! Like, you're on my way."
Nah, that shit was funny.
Oh, oh
They
man,
won
it's
2-0.
great. Yeah. Suarez is officially playing with them now, like
Yep.
completely in the league. So this season is definitely gonna be different from what we saw last season when some
I
of them
mean,
came in mid season.
they're not even mid-season. They came in kind of towards the late of the season.
Exactly. So it's like now they're about to dominate. You could tell. So
Yeah, they're gonna
and
just win
then
it all. Nobody's gonna
yeah.
stop
So
them.
what else? I was gonna say something else that I saw. Oh, the Copa America tickets came out, and I was gonna tell you, but unfortunately, not unfortunately, because fortunate because you're gonna by that time either have the baby or be giving birth. the Argentina plays out here in Motherford, East Rutherford,
Against
and I think huh?
against Salvador.
Nah, nah. Oh no, they're playing in Philly,
Oh yeah,
I
there we go.
believe.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they're playing in Philly. No, they're playing like I forgot who they were playing out here. I think Bolivia or something like that. But it's the 25th of June or the 24th. So he de-
On a Friday?
he
I
definitely
mean
can't
Monday?
make it. You
No, I
definitely
won't be
can't
able
make it
to.
though. No, it's a Tuesday, I believe.
I think the 24th is a Monday.
Is it a Monday? Then 25th. Then I know they play out here because I was trying to see if Brazil came out here or USA. Both of them fucking stay in California basically the
Yeah,
whole time.
they don't
That's
go
so
out there.
corny.
They stay
Oh
on the
my,
west.
yeah, stupid. Like, fuck. I want to at least watch one of them because it's
Shouldn't
probably
go out
cheaper
there.
to. It's probably cheaper to watch them right now for the Copa America than when they come out here for the World Cup. Like,
Same
shit.
price.
You think so? Nah,
No, I'm
no
done. Like,
way.
I don't know. I don't know.
No
I heard the
way.
tickets aren't that expensive though.
No, well, for I saw for Argentina, whatever, just to see how much it was. It was only 205.
No, I'm
Legit,
talking about
like
for
to
the
go.
World Cup.
Oh, for they came out already?
No, they
Like
didn't. But they
or
say like if
rumors?
you get, they say like if you get the tickets like off for like when they first like drop and you're able to get them, then they're cheaper. Well, it becomes more expensive when people buy them. Then they resell them. And now there's
Well,
more
like
tickets.
yeah, like anything else though. So
Yeah, like Bad Bunny
uh,
concerts.
yeah, word. And his concert just started yesterday.
Yeah, I'm
He
hoping he
came out
gets a
on a
lot of hype.
horse. He
I
he
hope he gets a
came
lot
out
of
on a
hype so I can sell my shit.
That's because you can't go anymore.
No, can't. 'Cause I was gonna have the
So
baby and they're getting lit.
I had to sell mine too. Um, but it is what it is. I mean, maybe he'll come out again. I'm sure he's gonna drop another album, and by that time, all three of
Yeah,
us are.
it might be a depressed one since him and Kendall aren't together no more, and she's with Devin Booker again.
Oh, no way.
That's
Just
the
because you saw them in the suite doesn't
no,
mean
that's
they're
the rumor
together
I
again.
saw. That apparently they
Again?
confirmed that they're back together. That's what
Well,
Devin
Kim
Booker
K's
was
with
going
Odell.
off today.
Kim
Kim
K's
K,
with Odell.
she fucking has some like weird ass fucking roster. Like how do
Yo,
you go like Kanye, Pete Davidson, Odell? Like what the hell? Like they're not even like in the same like genre. Like they're
it's,
literally everywhere.
it's not even the same sport.
It's not even a sport. Pete
Um.
Davidson doesn't do a
Oh,
sport.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He's
You
entertainment.
got like you got Kanye music, Pete entertainment.
Well, they all
mm,
do. I guess they all do some type of entertainment. So technically, I mean,
Yeah,
she's still,
they're all popular in like their own crazy ways.
exactly. But all right, it's time to get into it. Why we couldn't really record our weekly episode last week? So Rick was out here because he was doing his gender review. And for the people that are watching us on YouTube, I'm gonna put pictures up that you, or if you're watching them right now, that of what he had or how it went. So, and if you're listening, we'll go into details. Um, so Rick came out here. We were setting up for his gender reveal, and we had everything we did in our parents' house. And Rick was very excited for what he basically was supposed to get, like an order. Tell us about your order that you placed that never came.
It came. It just came a day late. So I placed an order from this place called Gender Reveal, and they were like, "Yeah, it
Well,
takes
damn,
two.
you just straight up threw him under the
Yeah,
bus.
fuck them." So it was 2 to 5 business days. It was supposed to arrive mid Wednesday. Next thing you know, it was apparently in the city over to where my parents live. It says, "Oh yeah, it's here on Friday," and then it went somehow ended up in Pennsylvania. Which why the hell would it go to Pennsylvania? So it was in Pennsylvania from Monday through Friday. No, Monday through Saturday. It was in Pennsylvania the whole time. We kept calling. They're like, "Oh yeah, son, there's nothing we can do. It's the company. That's the way they ship it." I'm like, if you're in the city over, why the hell are you gonna send it to Pennsylvania? It makes no sense. They FedEx and it's FedEx, so they fucked up. Next thing you know, on Sunday, after the gender reveal happened, you're telling me from on a Sunday when FedEx doesn't work on a Sunday, it just happens to show up at the house. You leave that Sunday morning to arrive at 12:30 Sunday. But you couldn't do that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Like none of those days you could have done it.
So, so Rick was forced basically to think of a plan B and spend basically Friday and well, mostly Friday trying to get all the shit together, right?
And Saturday.
And Saturday morning for the most part.
Now Saturday is when I actually got the balloon.
Oh, cause we ran out. That's
Yeah.
why we ran out of all the balloons.
No, Saturday I got the gender reveal balloon.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other little ones to complete the rest of the
No, we
little
didn't get
statue
more.
thing. Oh, okay.
She didn't need no more.
So, but it was nice. We had the cake was nice that you got. That
It was good.
yeah, the decorations were nice. The setup with the balloon arc and stuff like that. We had our entire family there celebrating, and then it was time to go outside, and it was time to do the reveal itself. This whole time, Rick, well, not just Rick, me too. We thought he was having a girl, straight up. Like there was no and ifs or but. I 100% felt that he was having a girl. We all had the chains on that says "girl," I think, or "I am a girl," or something like that with the stickers. We go outside. My parents have poppers. Rick has a balloon, and things get popped on both sides. The balloon is pop, and it comes out blue. So, what did you feel when
I
you
was in
saw the
shock.
blue?
Cause I saw when the confetti came in the corner of my eye, I was like, "Oh shit!" Cause I swear I thought it was a girl. Like the whole time I thought it was a girl, and it was just weird because I had dreams of a girl. I was like, my gut feeling was like it's a girl. The lady who's doing the anatomy of our baby, I feel like she messed up because she was like, "Oh, it's so beautiful," and then she's like, "Or handsome, I don't know," and I was like, "It has to be a girl. It's a girl. It's a girl. It's a girl. It's a girl." And then as soon as I saw blue, I'm like, "Oh shit, it's a boy!" And I was completely in shock because the whole time I really thought it was gonna be a girl. But then once I don't know, I'm just an emotional dude because then I just started crying for no reason because then I started because then I just started crying, and then now I know that unfortunately for him, he's gonna be suffering with me as a Jets fan.
What if he doesn't like the Jets?
He's gonna like the Jets. He's gonna grow up being a whole Jets fan the whole time. He's gonna be like right here watching Aaron
I
Rodgers
wasn't.
throw the first game.
I wasn't a
No,
Jets
you're a
household.
49ers fan.
That picture's a fraud.
No, you're a 49ers fan.
That
Trying
picture's
to
a
blame
fraud.
someone else. Hey, that's not me. It's you.
That's not me. My mom got shit twisted.
I don't know how you became a Giants fan.
Oh, Strahan. That's the only
No,
jersey I
I
had. I
know,
only
but I
watched.
don't.
Oh,
Yeah, but I always had a Jets jersey on because there's even pictures of me with Jets jersey on as a little kid.
me too. I had the Giants thing when we were together in the same picture.
Exactly. So somebody put a Giants one on you.
No, it's mine. What do you mean somebody put it?
Somebody had to pick it out for you that you were a Giants fan because you didn't
I think.
watch football at like the age of 5 or 6. You barely remember
No.
shit.
Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, you mean like when that picture I was in 5 or 6 though?
I was like probably like 5 or 6 when I had my Jets shirt on. So you were like
Okay,
10.
motherfucker. Exactly. 10 is grown as fuck to know what the fuck I'm watching.
That's not grown. You barely
10
know
and 11.
anything.
So you don't know what you did at 10 and 11. You're
I was
full
in
of
fifth
shit.
grade. I was in 4th and 5th grade. And you tell me I sat down and understood, and my dad put you Giants games all the time. Hold on. He put your Giants game.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you right now. I was about 10 or I was about 11 probably. If you were saying about 11, at that age, you know where you went?
Salder?
Do you remember what the fuck you did over there?
Play with toys?
You're full of shit. Exactly. So how come you can remember they just?
I'm not full of shit because I said playing with toys. What else would I fucking do at 5 years old?
You know what you did out there. So
what the fuck did I do out there? Like I just killed somebody. What the hell did I do out there?
So if I remember everything that happened out there, I can definitely remember at age 11 what happens here in the States. I don't. So
I'm not saying you don't remember. I'm saying that you didn't sit down like I want to watch the Giants play at the age of 10. Meanwhile, there's a whole house full of Jets fans. So there was no internet. They'd be like, oh, then watch a Michael Strahan highlights. How did you become a Giants fan?
Not all the time. They play at the same time. There's certain times that we just
put the Giants for you all the time because you're like, I want to watch the Giants
for me. Why should put a TV on?
Oh, sure, you're full of shit.
You're just
Full
mad
of
because
shit.
I chose the right team.
You're full of shit. So you're just trying to make
Yeah,
up a whole story saying you've been a Giants fan for like years. You've been
not
trying to be
years
when you were like 16.
since I can
That's like,
remember.
that's like when you were like a Knicks fan. You had a Detroit Piston watch and everything at first because you were huge Pistons fans with Chauncey Billups and Rick Hamilton and all them. And then
No,
you became a Knicks
correction.
fan.
I wasn't. I
No,
wasn't a Pistons fan. I was a Rasheed Wallace fan.
no. But you still had
Because
a
I
whole
had.
Pistons thing.
Well, he played with them. I even have Rasheed Wallace Portland jersey.
It doesn't
I
matter. You
like.
still had but you like the Pistons. So you
I
didn't
really
like
like
the
Rasheed
Knicks, how
Wallace.
you, but you didn't like the Knicks as much as you like the Knicks. You were just what Rasheed Wallace only.
Yeah, until Melo came into the picture in
Exactly. So you
2003.
probably same shit with the Giants. You didn't like it until they won the Super Bowl.
Okay, that's
Bandwagon ass.
enough. That's
Bandwagon
enough.
ass. Bandwagon ass.
That's enough. When's the first time you would like the Jets?
I don't know. When I fucking heard him in the car and Babu Shizen was talking through my soccer games.
That's wild.
That's Chad Pennington time. That's the only time I actually knew about the Jets. And my dad would always have them on. And then I was
We
like,
watched
hey,
the
I like the
Giants games at
Jets.
the house.
I don't remember watching Giants games.
No, we definitely had
When
the
I
Giants
when I
games.
had when I was playing soccer, I barely watched the game because we would go sometimes Sunday. My dad would be mad because he would have to rush home and finish the game. I remember
Oh, he
Chad
listened to it on the
Pennington.
radio.
I used to have my Chad Pennington shirt on, my
Oh,
little
that's because
jersey.
my dad bought it.
Exactly. And then I just stuck with the Jets, and then it's been kind of miserable.
How you became a Spurs fan?
The day they came back from I think I actually became a Spurs the day they came back from the Knicks in the fourth quarter when they were up by like 12 or 14 points, the Knicks. And I was like,
That's
that's a
fucked
good.
up.
Oh, that's a good fucking team. And then I
No, that's
started
fucked.
like.
That makes things worse. Actually, god
I,
damn.
I remember that game. I was like, yo, that shit, they're fucking good. And then I didn't watch basketball that much growing up. Then high school is kind of when I really got more into basketball. Then that's when I became a Spurs fan.
Nah, believe it or not, my dad watched more basketball than football
And now
growing
he
up.
watches more football than basketball.
Yeah, because these games, I can literally tell you detail to detail that he used to sit me on the fucking couch in a tire and just watch on the little ass TV when they were they had the big back where you
Mhm.
could just like push it on it on those. And I was watching the 1999 or 2000 when Allen Houston hit the shot over in
Yeah, see,
Miami.
I was one or two.
Yeah, so no, Knicks Giants wise, to be honest with you, yeah, can't recall when that transition happened of like
Yeah,
I'm a
bitch
fan.
ass, lie ass, lie ass, trying to
but
fucking play shit out over here.
I will say on record that it was way before the fucking Super Bowl. That's OD that you
Yeah,
say
that
that
shit was
it
like
was the
part of
year
that
they
Super Bowl run. You're like, that's crazy. Oh my gosh.
and then
You're
all
like,
of a
that's my
sudden
team though.
well, if I chose them then good because they won 4 years later. So
I know when the Golden Knights I became a fan the day they got inaugurated. Can't take that away.
yeah, but yeah. So Giants wise. I can't recall like a single like okay this was the day. It transitioned that way. But the Knicks, I definitely remember watching fucking games like that in the house. I had like
I used to watch. I used to be I guess I used to be a Nets fan because I used to go to their Nets
but I
game a
mean,
lot.
but I think that's a little different. I mean, I guess you can say you were, but like it was fun to go because my dad got tickets though. I mean, shit, whoever gets free tickets, you want to go to any like professional game. Like it doesn't matter who it was.
And then you just follow the team because then you already fucking go to the games all the
So
time.
it's
So they
like
don't know. But then once I started learning about San Antonio, that's when I was like, oh, I want to be San Antonio.
yeah.
Because back
Plus,
then
like
I was just local.
yeah. So
Now I
like.
went countrywide.
So it's like, yeah, I mean, we got tickets and stuff. So that's where I met Toomer. He signed my hat. We took
I didn't get anything
we took
signed when I met Breeze.
we're gonna get right out. Hold on. We took pictures with the cheerleaders. I took a picture of the cheerleaders. That was great times. So like imagine 15 like this, all of like right there, like oh
Hey, you
shit.
thought you were Hugh Hefner. That shit is straight up like fucking jail.
We were going like this. That's the bunny hop like all around the arena. But all right, before we sign off, so Rick was supposed to leave on Sunday, and he couldn't. What was the
I
issue?
didn't want to get on it. As soon as they said they were having mechanical issues on the flight, I looked at Des and I was like, oh hell no, I don't want to fly. You're telling me oh I'm sorry guys, it's delayed because we're having mechanical issues with the plane. I don't want to hear that shit. No reason there's like delay because of there's like filling up gas or the plane got delayed or there's pilots coming from a different flight that because they do that they switch pilots and they take a different plane to go the other
Yeah.
flight or like their weather delay which is kind of the most common one. But you tell me the shit going on with the plane, I'm like, oh hell no, because I see so much shit. And then my dad made me watch the movie the other day about the Uruguayan rugby team that got
Oh,
stuck in a
snow or something like that. Yeah.
snow something. But I was like, oh
Yeah.
hell no.
Yeah.
And then the guy is an hour or something. And then they were like, probably it was like 30 minutes, no, 2 hours late. It was like 30 minutes or 45 minutes. Probably like, sorry guys, this plane's unflyable. I'm like, unflyable. I'm like, what kind of crazy shit did you see on there? But then I was thinking, I was like, yo, imagine the people who were on the plane when they landed there. You're telling me that shit was broken when they were in the air, probably? Well, that thing, I doubt that thing had issues as soon as they just landed.
Nah. Yeah. I mean,
So
I remember
it
you were
was
like,
probably like, in midair, and they're like, yo, gotta hold on.
we're almost there, guys. Just hang tight. Literally.
Yeah,
We,
that's
we went
fucking
out to
crazy.
eat. We went to eat lunch before you left or whatever. You going straight to the airport, and you get there, whatever. And Rick is like, yeah, we passed TSA. All right, we're waiting. All right, delayed. All right, I'm like, okay, cool. Later is like another text. We're delayed more. The plane is not well to fly. And
It's not flyable.
then the last one was we're going back home. I was like, we're out tomorrow.
Oh yeah, because they were. I saw when they were like, all right, the plane's gonna be delayed to like I think it was like 8:30. After I went, I walked around and I was walking all the way to the other side, and then I think it was just awesome, and it was just a blessing that I got delayed because that's where I saw Brees Hall, like creep. I was like, is that Brees Hall? And then I was
Okay,
like,
quickly go to how like Walker's legit. What happened for them?
so if in the airport, sometimes they have like those big like not like sometimes they have big signs that says all the flights on
Okay,
it.
yeah.
So there was like this big sign that had all the flights on it, but it was right next to a gate. So it was kind of like a wall and had all the signs. So then while we were just walking, me and her, and then I just look up and because I don't know when I walk, I'm a people looker. I look at people like I'm always looking around to just see what the fuck is going on. So then I was looking around and I saw a dude because he was facing outward, like to the people walking, but he was looking down. He was on his phone. And I was like, that looks like Brees Hall. And me being like a huge Jets fan, I'm like, that's Brees Hall. And as soon as I passed by, I told her, I was like, I really think that's Brees Hall. And then I was like kind of stalked. I kept looking back, but she's like, don't fucking look if it is, because then he's gonna notice you. He knows that you're staring at him. I was like, fuck, but I don't know if it is, because then I don't want to be fucked up. But like you Brees Hall, they're like, wow, that's pretty fucked up. Why do you think I'm Brees Hall? But he had his hat down. He was looking down. He had his phone. He had a hoodie and everything. So you can't tell. I only saw his profile, like his like profile side, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like I know that's Brees. Like I know for a fact. And then I walked all the way around. We went back up, and from afar, I went on his IG, and I was like, "Let's see. Does he have any clothes on? Like I want to see because he had his
Oh, excuse
backpack and
me.
his luggage.
Does he what?
Because if he has any like of his shit that he has on
Oh,
Instagram,
okay.
and one thing I
Correct
know,
yourself. You said
oh yeah, so his whatever his outfit, his hat was literally the hat he had on in one of his pictures, like identical. And then his traveling bag, like the bag he had there, and then his book bag, the same ones. I was like, that has to be 100% be a Brees Hall. And and the thing is that because I was standing right in front of the where they say all the flights, so it
yeah.
was like the most creep shit because I was like right there, and he's like sitting right there, and I was just telling her, I was like, that's him, 100%, that's him. And then I came up and I was mad awkward because I never met a Jets player like that outside like the norm. So I was like, Brees Hall? He's like, yeah, what's up, man? Like he was mad cool, so he dapped me up, and then I was like, hey, and then I introduced myself like a dumbass. He probably don't give a fuck who I am. And I was
He
like,
gave me your
yo,
resume and shit. Like,
I'm Rick. I was like, I'm a huge Jets fan. I really appreciate everything you do. And I was like, can I get a picture? Because I didn't, because he had his headphones in, so I didn't even know he was gonna notice me. Because at first I was walking up slowly, but I didn't want to make a huge scene because I don't know, like, if other people are like, oh, it's like a sign shit,
yeah,
if people
yeah,
come up.
yeah.
So I was like, oh, excuse me, Brees Hall. And then he was like, that's when he looks up. He's like, yeah. And then he was pretty chill. Then I whipped out my phone. But trust me, this interaction lasted like 30, like a minute, because I was awkward pauses, my dumb ass. I was like, can I
But
get a
that whole
picture?
thing for you, it felt like a minute. I mean, it lasted a minute, but for you, it probably felt like an eternity. Everything that was going.
So then I was like, I'm a huge Jets fan. That's when he's like, oh, that's what's up. That's when because at first I didn't say I'm a huge Jets fan. I panicked. Should prepare myself a little bit more. But then then I was
Like
like, can you take a
you
picture
were
real?
like I like football, and the
Yeah,
NFL is great, and
I was like, I think you're doing awesome. 'Cause I was like, I wanted to be like, I should have said like Brees the Beast, because then he would have known I'm a Jets fan. I could have said,
yeah.
you're awesome. That's awesome. So I did say you have a good season. I said good luck next season. But I could have said, awesome
You could
season
have
for
talked about the
comeback.
way he bounced back after the
Yeah,
injury. Yeah, like it's a
but
lot of
then
shit. Yeah.
but then I didn't want to interact too much, so I didn't want to say because he had his
No, no,
headphones in, so I
yeah,
know he was in his own little world. So I was like, okay, I get a quick picture, and he was pretty nice. He took two pictures, he smiled and everything, so he's pretty dope. And then that's why I found out that Justin sent the video about him having an
oh,
interaction
that's
off the game
crazy. Yeah,
like 2 weeks prior. So that's why I didn't even know about that. Imagine if I knew about that, I would have been even more awkward to approach him because I'm like, shit,
but
what if he just felt more
it's
weird? So luckily I
also,
didn't even
yeah.
ask him to sign shit. Because imagine I would have told you, he's like, wow, you want me to sign some shit now? Because
I
they
mean,
also
for
they
the
also
most
can't
part,
sign stuff. They also can't sign stuff
yeah,
because their contract says no, or the agent says you can't sign this outside of Jets like stuff, like like out of the Jets like world, whatever.
yeah. I mean, but I think personally, I would have done the same thing you did. Just as for the picture, like I'd rather have the picture. I mean, it's there forever. Like you could literally go home and print that shit, and
Oh,
like
I'm
that,
afraid of
like
that
you.
shit.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like I would have done the same instead of like, yeah, getting signed shit is cool for memorabilia, but like you have a picture with him, like it's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I should have said to rub Des belly for good luck. 'Cause I was like, hopefully he comes up with your jeans and shit, and he becomes the next running back.
Yo, but that's dope. I mean, I know how you felt because that's what it was when I met Victor Cruz.
Hmm.
Um, so like yeah, I was
But at
doing
least you met Victor Cruz when you were gonna say that as a sporting event.
yeah. So it's like
I
we
white
I
bothered this guy at the airport.
yeah, I mean yeah, because I was doing journalism at the point for school, and they sent us to a game. We covered Xavier and Seton Hall, I believe, and he was at Prudential, and so I'm supposed to be there doing a job, and I'm like whatever writing whatever, and I just happen to look. I'm like, oh shit, it's Victor Cruz. So I completely forgot that I was there for fucking work. And I'm like, I go up to him. I'm like, Cruz. He's like, what's up? The same thing. He's like, what's up? And I was like, not much. And he was like, and then I guess I don't know. I guess because since I was already working, I was like, how you enjoying the game? He was like, it's great. He's like, I come here from time to time. And then like I left it up, and then I was like, can I get a quick pic? He's of course, man. And that's when I took it. And I was like, yo, shit. After he left, and then he went out. I was like, oh shit. I kept on looking at it like this. Oh, he's still there. And I was like, put it back in my pocket again. And I'm like, but it's cool to meet somebody, especially when they're mad like low,
Yeah.
like yeah, more like good vibes and shit like that. Like just have a normal conversation. But like what we did is pretty like some people like us will like to keep like the conversation going, like more and more. Like no,
Hmm.
like quick little small talk, ask for pictures, hopefully say yeah, and then that's nice to meet you and congrats or whatever the things on your and then keep it moving. That's it. I mean, they don't really know you like I'm not gonna sit there and
Yeah,
talk,
then I gotta
but
say have
like
a whole conversation. It would be lit though. I can
yeah,
talk for
so
days. Like, so what do you think about this play? What do you really think about Zach Wilson? What do you
so
think
it's
about
like
Nathaniel
that's
Hackett? What's really going on inside that organization, bro?
so it's pretty cool though. But so it was good that you didn't leave. I
and I
mean, the
and
plane didn't work, and
Yeah,
you met
and
Brees
I
Hall.
never met a Jets fan. Like I never had a Jets player with a picture with a Jets fan. Jets. I never met a Jets fan. I never had a picture with a Jets player before. I think that's actually
For
my
real?
first picture. Yeah, I don't think
Oh
I ever
shit.
took a picture with anybody. Yeah, I don't think so.
I
And
don't
it's
know.
crazy. I seen him at the airport, but my dad's like, "Isn't it crazy how they fly normally?" I'm like, "Well, Brees Hall is famous and everything, but you think about that's when you come to perspective. Like all these rookies, they don't make a bunch to be going private everything.
Yeah, but
They
not even just him though. But I feel like when it's their off season, most of these guys, you see them at the airports. Like when fans catch them, they're at normal airports just catching flight. Is the fact is that they try to be more like low key, so nobody can really know. Because then everybody's
Yeah.
gonna swarm.
That's why. So I
So
was
it's
like
like
super quiet. Like I don't know the picture I sent you guys, but you can see that's took three of them, and you see literally the guy's face because there's some guy in the back. He looked at
on the
me to
back,
see,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and then he see him turn around, and he turned around even more. But I'm saying like you're not gonna catch like Aaron Rodgers or like Tom Brady at a regular airport. They usually go there like private shit. You get me like a
Private,
private.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But that's
You
because
should
they're like super loaded with money and everything. But you're
you
gonna
should have been
typically find everybody else like on a regular airport.
you should have been like, Breeze, psst, psst, Breeze, come.
No, I didn't even know because he had his headphones on. So I was like, do I wave in front of him? But I was like, that's more awkward. Do I tap him?
Excuse
Is he
me.
gonna? Imagine I hit him and he's like, "Yo, what the fuck?" So I did. I was like, "Breeze Hall."
That's how we're gonna wrap up this show. We going forward, we got clearly basketball is the final push to the playoffs. College basketball, obviously, we're gonna really talk about.
March Madness.
And then March Madness is approaching, and then little by little, we're gonna transition. We'll talk into a little bit of more of the college draft, clearly for football. Who probably gonna go top 5 or something like that, and then whatever, like stories like this. I mean, like we said, whatever comes to our mind. But it's been real as always. Another great episode. We're back. We're definitely not gonna try to miss any more. But I do have a personal gender reveal coming up too. So we're gonna see, because I still don't know what I'm having.
We're
But
gonna
we're
make it
about 3
work.
weeks away. We're gonna about 3 weeks away from knowing. So I'll put that in, and I'm also gonna put the picture of Rick and Brees Hall so you can see how tall the guy really is. I
Oh,
mean,
how
he
short
looks
I
short
am.
on the. Oh, there you go. But it's been real. Until next time, peace.
See ya.